Oh man, it is so hot outside. Ice cream! Hey, welcome to my ice cream truck. Shut up and take my money. Got it. Time to enjoy my delicious ice cream. Hey, the audience isn't supposed to see this part. Get back here. Time to enjoy my delicious ice cream again. Blech. Mosquitos. Mosquitos. For some reason spelled with a Q. Why is it spelled with a Q? These little monsters will despicably gorge on your iron-rich blood, draining your vessels from its contents so it can rapidly reproduce and repeat the cycle anew. What I'm trying to say here is that they just suck. See what I did there? In all waves of seriousness, this thing kills a lot of people every year. An estimated 2 million! 2 million! That's a lot. The reason they kill so many people is because they spread so many diseases. Malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever, West Nile virus, chikungunya. That one's fun to say. Chikungunya, chikungunya. Chikungunya! Jamestown Canyon, Cache Valley, La Crosse. These virus names are dookie. Arboviral encephalitis, St. Louis encephalitis, and the most rare Eastern equine encephalitis, or EEE. I didn't even mention them all. Mosquitoes just unknowingly carry them. I'm pretty sure we all know that they can easily ruin a pool party with their, proboscises. So now I'm gonna angrily talk about their process of acquiring blood from humans and making my brother say yeah boy on the internet.
Yeah boy!
The process starts when she finds a host. Pause. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, mosquitoes that drink blood are all female. They do this for their eggs. When the mosquito lands, it immediately ejects saliva onto the skin. The saliva numbs the area, making the injection less painful. The last thing I want is a bug spitting on me. If you see a mosquito land on you, I fully expect you to rip your skin off and become bone. Once the numbing agent is applied, the insect prepares its needle-like proboscis and swiftly digs into the skin with its 6 mouth parts. 6 mouth parts! Called stylets, they all help them making the experience look like a freak show! How has no one made a horror film about this? This is pure nightmare fuel. I never want to go outside ever again!
Me too!
And this is just the beginning. This is the position it needs to get into in order for it to start juicing you of your precious blood. Once the mosquito finds a blood vessel and pierces the thing, it drains it of its contents. Your red blood cells spill out and try to clot the area to prevent further bleeding. The mosquito does not appreciate this. Your blood just dried up its meal. So it combats this with more saliva. Yes, the mosquito spits inside you. Hey Anakin, can you give me a pillow?
Sure, bro!
Okay, here's the most complicated part, but I vastly oversimplified it. Meat thrombin, a type of protein, and meat coagulation, when a liquid turns into a solid or a solid-like state. Thrombin is both a procoagulant and an anticoagulant, which means it both helps and stops the coagulation process. We're going to focus on the procoagulant part for today. Thrombin has 2 main jobs to do in the event of a vessel wall being breached. First, it turns fibrinogen into fibrin, and secondly, it activates platelets. How does it do this? Well, positively charged areas on the protein attract specific substrates on fibrinogen, and puts them together in catalytic sites. This turns the fibrinogen into fibrin. For the platelet activation, thrombin interacts with the PAR receptors, activating them. Both the activated platelets and the fibrin stick together within the blood clot, effectively terminating the bleeding. This is what is supposed to happen. But there's something else in the mosquito saliva that trips this process up. The anticoagulant, anophelin. This thing that's not supposed to look like an Among Us character just completely disrupts thrombin's role in blood clotting. Anophelin targets the catalytic sites of thrombin, which doesn't let substrates through, as well as the other one, I guess. Think about it. If thrombin gets cancelled, then fibrin and activated platelets get cancelled, which means the blood can't clot, letting the mosquito drink freely. Nah! If you don't immediately slap this mosquito, it will fly away with the belly full of your blood and leave the injection site looking like this. Your damaged cells release a plethora of messenger chemicals called cytokines, which alert the immune system that, hey, we ain't feeling too good. Can you pop on over here and sort out the problem? I apologize for the terrible accent. White blood cells, the police of the body. They arrive and have three main jobs to do. Firstly, macrophages, one of the biggest white blood cells, just consume, eating up dead cell remains and any pathogens that got in, like bacteria. Secondly is for mast cells and macrophages to release a butt ton of histamine, which inflates the area and makes it red and itchy. And thirdly is to alert other immune cells to the site of battle, like neutrophils and T cells. The hippocampus also plays a role in heating up the area to slow the reproduction of pathogens. And this is only the immediate response of the immune system. If things get dire, then there's a completely different network to worry about, which is way too long to explain in this video. All in all, our bodies have a solid way of dealing with mosquito bites. As long as you don't have any allergies or severe symptoms regarding the bite, you should be okay. I know I just threw a lot of names and concepts at you, so here's a brief glossary if you're confused. Just pause the video if you want to read it. If I had to recommend anything, it's to put bug spray and sunscreen on when you're outside in hot weather for long periods of time. Do otherwise and you might end up with 6 mosquito mouthparts being stabbed inside of you. But hey, I'm not just realizing that I'm traumatizing people about mosquito needles even though they're being used in painless injections right now. Have fun sleeping tonight. Oh boy, this one took a while. I had a brutal amount of research to do. I'm just now realizing that the channel has over 100 subscribers. Thanks so much for that. Please consider subscribing. Oh, shoot, I spelled subscribing wrong in the script, lol. Try not to let mosquitoes ruin your summer. They're annoying and sometimes deadly, but hey, at least they're not 10 feet tall. I also have my brother in this video. Say hello.
Papa.
Well, I'm tired. Anakin, do you want to play some Little Big Planet?
Yeah!